Hey, Bayou Band. My name is Nate. I'm a physician assistant student with ATSU, and today I'm going to show you all how to cook an authentic Cajun jambalaya that's healthy but doesn't sacrifice that authentic Cajun flavor. You can reference the detailed recipe in the description below or the class handout that was distributed on day one. The first thing that we need for our jambalaya is a lean source of protein. In this recipe, we're going to use low-fat turkey sausage cut into rounds, skinless chicken breast sliced into bite-sized cubes, and shrimp. Turkey and chicken in general are excellent lean animal protein sources, and you should be looking towards those to get your daily protein intake. We also want 1 onion, 2 ribs of celery, 2 red bell peppers, and 1 bunch of green onion, all diced, and 4 cloves of minced garlic. We want as many vegetables in our meals as possible to give us fiber and nutrients and keep us full. Finally, we'll need 3 tablespoons of Cajun seasoning, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of dry or fresh oregano, 2 cups of low sodium chicken broth, and 1 cup of white rice. To get started, we're going to get some color on our chicken by cooking the chicken in a medium to high heat in a large pot with 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Add 2 tablespoons of our Cajun seasoning and cook until it gets some color on all sides. This should take around 5 to 8 minutes. After which you should remove the chicken and place it into a large bowl for later. By the end of the process is what it should look like. Should have plenty of juice that has kind of escaped the chicken, and put that in the bowl as well. Once you're done with the chicken, we're going to repeat this process with more oil and without the Cajun seasoning on the low-fat turkey sausage. Cook the turkey sausage for however long it takes to brown on all sides and transfer that sausage to the same large bowl with the chicken for later. Next, we're going to repeat that process with our vegetables. So add a little bit more olive oil to the pan and place your onion, celery, bell pepper, garlic, and saute until the vegetables are soft and translucent. After cooking for several minutes, your vegetables should look a little bit like this. Once you're happy with the color, stir in that can of crushed tomatoes, 1 tablespoon of Cajun seasoning, oregano, the low sodium chicken broth, as well as the rice. You want to stir everything together so that those flavors can adequately mix, and then you bring that mixture to a boil. Once it starts boiling, reduce the heat to a simmer and cover the pan to cook until just before the rice has absorbed all the liquid. I was a little bit late on this step, but just before the rice has finished absorbing all the liquid, add your shrimp and cook thoroughly until the shrimp are bright pink. For the final step, serve and add a generous amount of green onions as garnish. Your dish should look a little something like this. And remember that you can make most dishes healthy or at least healthier with a few little changes that we utilize in this video. The most important of which are just adding vegetables and switching from proteins high in saturated fat like beef, pork, and processed meats to meats lower in saturated fat like turkey, fish, and chicken. To control calories, you can decrease the amount of fat that you add to the dish since fat is so high in calories. If the calories are not an issue for you, add more olive oil or avocados. Those are really healthy sources of fats outside of their calorie content. To better control your sugars, decrease the amount of simple carbohydrates in your meals, or at least eat your carbohydrates with slow burning fibers and proteins to decrease the effect they have on your blood sugar. And finally, always be mindful of the amount of sodium that's in your food. There are always options from low sodium products in stores, and season your food with small amounts of salt, not none, but more herbs and spices so you don't sacrifice any flavor.